one thing I've noticed over time growing up is that I think we have the highest hope in the world as Africans. Just to buttress her point before I go into my own topic. And that's one thing I would like everybody to take home from here. Just keep your hope alive. It's because of the hope. People say when there's life, there's hope. I beg to differ. I feel when there's hope, there's life. Because it's when you have hope that tomorrow will be better. That's why when you can go to bed and sleep. If you tell a cripple to go to the airport, that when you get there, there's a mansion and there's food to cater for you and your family for life. Even if he has not eaten, he will get to the airport. That's the hope that we carry as Africans. So I just like you guys to keep the hope. I strongly believe that it's going to work, especially Nigeria. And as we do so, I pray God will bless us in Jesus' name. So when we ask, is African music dominating world culture? I smile because I've lived that question from the inside out. In 2011, I created a platform called Avantgarde right here in the city of Abuja. And before I relocated to Lagos, it became one of the most sought-after platforms for talents and for creatives. And I remember back then, everybody wanted to be on Avantgarde stage. When I say everybody, I mean everybody. I saw the zeal. Everybody, after every edition, people will come and meet me. Slick, what's going on with you? You don't charge people to come and watch talent. You don't even charge them to perform. I just said, I just want people to know the talents that we have as a people. You know, and I sacrificed a lot to making it happen. A lot of people were coming in from Lagos. And we had the likes of Techno, the likes of Simi, the likes of Bears, you know, Jumabi, Saka, Derele, Yemi Alade on Avantgarde stage. And so we saw the formative years of those guys and what they have become today. You know, so when you ask me that question, it's not a theory for me. It's a personal thing. It's a personal experience. If we've been able to influence the world culture. Now, today, African music has broken through every border of the world. From Burna Boy shutting down stadiums to Thames writing Grammy Award records, is a thing of joy for people like me. And of course, you can see how Davido and Rema is trending, even in Tokyo. It's just amazing. It gives you that fulfillment that the borders are opened for the Nigerian content. And of course, before the lights, many of us were laying the bricks. Over the years, I've also helped manage the landmark events in Nigeria, such as Headies Awards, Mark the Ball in Benue, Echo Fest in Sierra Leone, Jumabi Inspires in Kogi State. And I've booked shows for almost every name that you know in the industry, from Whiskey to Davido to P-Square to Two-Face. And what people don't even know about me was I was once a musician. And it was during the era of Olufumi, Style Plus, I started recording with them. And I was unofficially signed to Two-Face's label that year. But of course, I didn't want music to have adverse effect on school. I promised my dad I was going to give him a degree. So the deal didn't fly. But what am I trying to say? Above all, when I realized that someone around me had the same passion and the dream, I had to let go. So as an African or as a Nigerian, there are a lot of dreams, but the backing, and I'm going to be charging everybody here today, including the government, so that we can do better. I made that choice, and that choice changed everything. I sacrificed my own career for someone else's dream. That person is my younger brother. His name is Jumabi, and he's proudly touring Canada as we speak. Thank you. Now, that decision wasn't easy, but it taught me that legacy isn't about being seen. It's about lifting others into their moment. So back to the main topic. Why is African music dominating? Because it's real. African music is real. It's not fake. Because it's rooted. You can hear the stories behind those songs. And lastly, because it's ours. It's not borrowed. We don't bend to global sound. We invite the world into ours. It's the talking drum on an amapiano beat. It's pidgin lyrics trending in Tokyo. its cultural power turned into global influence. Thanks to technology from TikTok to Spotify, our sounds now travel further than the borders ever allowed. But let me be clear. Are we being celebrated, or are we truly in control? That's the question we should ask ourselves. Are we just being celebrated as those guys with so much talent, or are we now truly in control of our talent? Do we own the platforms that distribute music, or they just lift it and the owners make so much from it? Do our artists have proper royalty structure? Are we building labels, streaming hubs, and IP protections here in Africa? Because dominance without ownership is just a borrowed relevance. Dominance without ownership, you are just relevant, but for a while. It's just a matter of time. Some culture will just evolve with another crazy thing. But if you own what you have, you can eat with it for the rest of your life, whether you are popping or not. So are we being celebrated, or do we own those things? So I ask again, is African music dominating world culture? Absolutely. But the true measure of dominance isn't global applause. It's local control. Let us move from the playlist to the platform. Let us not just trend, let's build. Let us not just profit. Let us not just perform, let's profit. To every dreamer listening to me, every singer, every producer, every DJ, and every creative in this room, and people watching online, and the people that will watch later, if our music can move the world, then so can your voice. It's not just our time, it's our turn to take over. Let us lead, let us build, and let us last. Thank you so much, and God bless.